Welcome back again, exploring my Disney experience. Today, we're going to go through purchasing tickets on the mobile app and cover some of the different options that are associated with that. Alright, if you've been doing these in order, we've already made our accounts, we've connected to our friends and family, and now it's time for us to purchase our tickets. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up the Disney World or My Disney Experience app. We are going to come to this main front page, and when we're purchasing tickets, you'll see that there is a Buy Tickets button right there. If we hit that, that's going to bring us to the main purchasing site, but instead, we're going to hit that little hamburger, the little 3 lines in the bottom right-hand corner, boop, and we are going to go to Tickets and Passes. That is going to be the one on the right-hand side, third one down, Tickets and Passes, tap here. Oh, now, up top you'll see 3 different options. One of them is going to be right for you, or so we hope. In the middle, if you've already made a Walt Disney World Resort reservation, you're already staying at a hotel, and you have that confirmation number, or if you've purchased tickets and they've come in a physical form and you want to link them to your account, what you're going to do is pick the middle option here, Link Tickets and Passes. Now, if you have a ticket or pass, you'll be able to scan this in to the My Disney Experience app and lock them on there to an individual. You can also see there's a little highlighted where is the ID number. If you're not quite sure where yours is located, tap on that, and there are all of these different samples of types of tickets that are out there and where the ID number is going to be. This is also one way of being able to link a Magic Band to your account, and that's going to be covered in a later episode. So we're going to scroll back, hit the back button. Now, like I said, if you already have a reservation at the Walt Disney World Resort, you can hit the Room with Tickets option. Here, you can put in your confirmation number, put in your last name, and the combination will be able to bring up your reservation and bring up the tickets that are associated with that trip. Again, real easy, simple way to do it if you have that already set up. Now, if you don't, we're gonna go back to that main Tickets and Passes page. Now you got options. 1, you can buy tickets for just one trip, or 2, if you're planning on coming back multiple times, you may want to think about getting an annual pass. I know it seems crazy, but the way my family used to do it is we would get an annual pass, a pass that is good for an entire year. We use it on the first week, and then the next year we made sure that we came back the week before that, so we would get our entire use out of it. 2 full trips covering 2 different years, but 1 annual pass. Now, prices have changed, fees have changed, so that might not be the best option. I'd also say that if you purchase a multi-day ticket, you always have the option to upgrade them to annual passes if you had a really good time. That way you have the flexibility of both buying the ticket and not being locked into a full year, but then if you love it, you can upgrade the pass if you think it's going to end up saving you money. So for now, we're going to just say buy tickets. We're going to hit that button in the top left-hand corner. And you'll notice for me when this comes up, I live in Florida. So we have special passes, tickets, different rates than the rest of the country. So I'm going to pick the theme park ticket option. These are your general tickets for admission into the theme parks. So we hit that, and I'm going to skip all the Florida options. So I'm going to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and here, prices and products for all guests. Now, if you're going to be doing multiple days, what I would do is it's going to give you the option no matter what. But let's start with the 1 park per day ticket. You'll see what I mean. We're going to decide how many days. You can scroll from the right to the left in order to pick increasing number of days all the way up to 10 days. You can see that the price per day decreases as we increase in the number of days. And once we hit the 5-day mark, the price drops considerably each time. So take that into consideration. Longer trips per day generally end up costing less. we're going to do a 4-day ticket. And because of Disney's system of purchasing tickets now being changed to a kind of seasonal or crowd-based ticket price, you'll see all of these different options. And again, swiping from right to left with your finger on the calendar will show you different months. So you can see the price changes depending on how busy it is. What we do is we pick one of those dates. And we're planning on a 4-day ticket. It says so right below there. It gives us our price. As we scroll down, we pick, is this person 10 or older, or is this person between the ages of 3 and 9? If you're 2 or under, you're free. That's a beautiful thing about Disney, because I can't imagine them charging for an infant to come into the parks. Anyway, so we're going to pick the 10 plus, because when I made this account, I said I was 14. Hope no one believed that. We're going to scroll down. We can see our ticket price, subtotal, and we say continue. Now don't think it's over yet. We still got a bunch of options to talk about. Now, we chose initially the 1 park per day, but there was also the Park Hopper and Park Hopper Plus option on that first page. Of course, they bring that back in case you thought about it while doing this and don't want to go all the way back to that main screen. So, what a Park Hopper option means is while you're visiting the parks, you can jump between multiple parks a day. I could open up with the Magic Kingdom, go over to Epcot for lunch, go to Hollywood Studios for the afternoon, and in the evening I wanted to see Pandora at Animal Kingdom. You're going to be exhausted doing all 4 parks in one day, but it is an option with the Park Hopper add-on. So if I do that, it would be an extra $80 per ticket. Now, what you see beyond that is the Park Hopper Plus option, and that includes the water parks like Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, which I absolutely love, so you can always use that as an option as well. We're going to scroll down and you see there's one more option here, a little box that can be checked. That is the flexible dates option. If you want to purchase your tickets, but you're not 100% sure that those dates that we selected on the last screen are going to be the dates you're visiting the park, then we want to choose that flexible date option. Because in the previous section, if we don't choose that, those days need to be used within the 14 days after the date chosen. So flexible date takes that away. It's an extra $100, which is a little bit pricey, but it gives you all the way until December 31st, 2020 to be able to use your tickets. Now, you are still tied into that 14 days after the first day of use. This does not mean that your days just never expire, and as long as you use them by 2020 or the end of 2020, that you're going to be free and clear. No, instead it's, we're not sure when our trip is going to be, our plans might change at the last minute. I want the flexibility to be able to move my dates around and not have to worry about my park ticket expiration. So with this, the flexible date option allows you to say, okay, we weren't able to make that trip that we booked, but now we can go in, let's say, October of 2020. These tickets are still good. But remember, if you purchase the ticket, even with the flexible dates, and you go to the park for one day, you now have 14 days to use up all the days on that ticket. Anytime within there, you gotta take care of them, otherwise they expire. Things to consider when booking your trip. Now, we scroll down, we say, oh my god, that's a lot to go to Disney, but it's Disney, so let's hit select. That is going to be our nobody knows 1, 2, 3. That is going to be our purchase. So once you purchase that ticket, that's where you enter all your billing information. You will also have the ability to link that to one of the people in your party. Now, I'm back on that main screen now. We have the 1 park per day ticket option, Park Hopper option, and the Park Hopper Plus option, all of which we talked about when we came to that screen to add more options. We'll scroll back, and that should be about it for purchasing tickets and linking them to different people in your account. Now, You will see that annual passes are also an option here. If you wanted to purchase an annual pass, these options are available to you, and there are also Florida resident options as well. And this is also where you can purchase special event tickets. If you've seen the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party option, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, H2 Glow Nights, or any of the after hours options, this is where you can purchase one of those add-ons where you get special access to the park, low crowds, special event type activities. These are all really great options in all ways that you can kind of enhance your experience with some lower crowds. This is where you do it within that ticket option. So that is the summary of how to purchase tickets on the My Disney Experience app. This is one of those vital parts of your planning of your trip, purchasing tickets, making sure that you know when you're going to be able to access the park, how many parks you can access in a day, and when it comes to budgeting, it's a great tool to be able to figure out what you're going to be paying to enjoy your experience at Walt Disney World. Now, if you have absolutely no idea what I was just talking about and you're still a little bit confused, one option you have is to use a Disney Vacation Planner. Disney Vacation Planners are completely free of charge. They generally can get you even better deals because they're always on the lookout for some kind of sale or some kind of special event that's going to be going on. They're someone you want in your corner to be able to advocate for you when you are booking your trip to Walt Disney World. Now, we have a good friend of ours, CJ, who we trust with all of our Disney planning. We love working with him because he's generally in the know before a lot of other people, before us even, and can make sure we have the best experience possible. If you would like to contact him, there is a link in our description below that will bring you to a web page and ask you a couple quick questions about the trip you're planning so that he can contact you and you can start the fun. He's also a super helpful outlet when it comes to My Disney Experience account creation questions. He's someone who's so kind and very patient. You will not regret talking to him. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos so far and they've been helpful. We will continue this series with FastPass reservations, dining reservations, what is a magic band in the first place, all in future videos. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to check out our other videos, and we'll see you next time.